understand. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be your man. Keep on running, running from my arms. One fine day I'm gonna be the one to make you understand. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be your man. Everyone is talking about me. It makes me feel so bad. Everyone is laughing at me. It makes me feel so sad. So keep on running. Hey. All right. Keep on running.
Taxi!
Running from my arms. One fine day I'm gonna be the one to make you understand. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be your man. Everyone is talking about me. It makes me feel so sad.
The sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who shall change the body of our lower state, that it may be like unto his glorious body, according to the mighty working whereby he is able to subdue all things to himself.
Amen.
Morning, Mr. Mitchell. Hey, what's he doing here?
Showing a bit of respect. Shame you couldn't have done the same.
I was at the tables. Sorry, Bruce.
Bit lucky, did you?
Yeah, bought a new suit.
Oh, I never noticed.
Morning.
Mr. Mitchell, fancy seeing you here.
Wouldn't miss this one, Bruce. I've sent that old lag down more times than I can remember. Only right and proper I show up. Anyway, always enjoy social occasions like these. Helps me to keep in touch.
Proves what they say, doesn't it? Give the public what they want. They'll show up for it.
Yeah, it's all right, Biggsy, don't worry. There'll be plenty here when you go. Just want to make sure you're dead.
How's June, Buster? Baby coming along okay this time?
Fine, thanks, Mr. Mitchell.
Can I offer you a ride to the station, Mr. Mitchell?
No, thanks, Bruce. I've got a police car over there.
Come with us, Buster.
No, thanks, Harry. I kept a taxi. Thought I might go in with a bit of style.
If you've had your usual night at the tables, you'll need a peace offering for your old lady.
Yeah, don't worry about June. I can handle her all right.
Of course you can, Buster.
£1.10, mate.
30 bob, what, just from Peckham? You don't rest. Dodgy clock there, boy. Better hang on.
I ain't moving, sunshine.
You won! Thank God.
Yeah, not exactly. Do you like the flowers, then?
What do you mean? Not exactly.
Well, you know, I lost a few bob. Lend us a quid to pay the taxi.
You mean you lost? The lot?
Nah. Well, sort of, yeah.
Oh, Buster, you know the rent man calls today. How am I supposed to pay him this time?
Come on, Junie, we'll find a way. We always do.
And where did you get that suit?
Yeah, well, I'll explain all about that later. The, clock's still going, you know?
Buster, I can't go on like this.
That's all right. We'll go away in a minute. Nicky, come back! Nicky! Nicky, say we're not...
Hey, madam. Are your mummy and daddy there?
Nicky!
Darling, we're not
Pretend we're not in.
No!
Daddy's gone out. We're not in.
They're behind the couch.
Well, look, if you don't believe me, look at there. There's a lump the size of a walnut.
It's too bad Fred Milton didn't bust your head wide open.
Fred Milton?
So why can't we, Buster?
He didn't do it. He was dead when I came in here.
Why can't we what?
Why can't we buy that house?
Oh, Jesus, it was 2 hours ago we had that conversation. It's before Rawhide started.
Well, why, Buster? Explain it to me.
Oh, come on, Julie, let me watch the telly. You've always had enough money, haven't you? Well, you've had it when I've had it.
That's not the point. We're a family now. We need a home of our own. With Nicky and the new baby on the way.
Well, has Nicky ever gone without?
No, but the rent man has. I don't want to go on hiding behind the couch every month like that. And pay the rent. Why can't you pay for a house?
How much does that house cost, June?
3,000 quid.
Right, how much does this place cost to rent?
£3 a week.
Right, now that's why. Now let me watch the Cowboys, for Christ's sake.
You could get a mortgage like other people.
Do what?
Borrow it from a bank.
Well, I do borrow from banks. I mean, that is my job.
I mean, with their permission.
Now, I think you need a reference for that, don't you? I can just see mine and all, from Harry Stenford, labourer and heavy villain. Or maybe we could ask the governor of Brixton Prison.
Buster, please. I just want some security for us. As a family.
Jimmy, look, I'm a lucky thief. You know I am. You don't need no house, not when I'm around. Come and give us a cuddle and watch the telly.
What happens when you ain't around? When your luck runs out? When I've got 2 kids to feed? Where's the baby clothes coming from then?
Oh, look, you want things for the baby, you write down a list and I'll get them. And no one can say I don't provide for this family.
Right. Right. That's how you put it.
Bloody.
Let's head him up and move him out.
I've missed it now.
Rolling, 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 though the streams are swollen.
Hey, Julie, I think it's the saint on next with that bloke you like. What's his name? That Roger Moore. I used to have one of these. That'll do. Right, now. Plastic pants, yes. Nappies, yes. Talcum powder, yes. Safety pins, yes. Sterilising liquid. Oh, jeez, what's she want that for? Right. Oh, bound to come in useful. Christmas and Happy New Year. Wish me. Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Bloody hell. Who's that? Oh, Buster, what time is it?
It's Christmas time.
6 to 12 months. It's too big. You'll have to take it back to get a receipt.
No, I didn't get a receipt.
Come here.
Oh, June, I do love you, darling.
I know you do, darling. What's that sticking in me?
I've got some good information, Harry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, remember that puffy lawyer?
Yeah.
Well, me and Bruce, we met him again at the track. I've got traffic info this time.
I remember last time.
We was unlucky, that's all.
We wasn't unlucky.
Who wasn't?
Me. I was unlucky. I'd done the 18 months. You went off to watch Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, well, they got beat 4-0. See, I told you it was both unlucky. Sorry, mate. Oh, bloody dogs. Look, Harry, it's the big one, this job, really.
$5 grand, is it, this time? Split 10 ways. I had to get the fucking tube home after the last job I'd done with you. You're still knocking off mother care, are you, Buster?
All right. Look, how does £1 million grab? Oh, shit, Harry, it's straight up this one, honest.
Yeah? What is it? Elizabeth Taylor's jewellery?
No, you stupid prick, it ain't Elizabeth Taylor's jewellery. It's the Royal Mail train. Carries £1 million on a bank holiday weekend, and we're gonna nick it. £1 million.
What does Bruce say?
Now, Bruce thinks it's on. Oh, bloody hell. What?
Careful. Monica. Oh, girls.
Monica.
That's it. Oh, screw. Oh, Peter, careful.
Here we are, here.
Where do you think you are?
Acapulco, old son, Acapulco. Towards the guns. Charge!
Lorenz, my hero.
We have been without water for 10 days. We have struggled across 200 miles of desert to bring you this message.
Oh, yeah? What message is that, then?
Well, my faithful servant June has it about her person.
Have it here, Lorenz.
It says, 2 cotton chips and heavy on the vinegar, please.
Ain't no one licked stuff on a train before, Bruce. Not big stuff. Not like this.
I know that, Harry.
So we're going to have a trial run or what?
Yeah, but not on the main line. Got to steer clear of the Royal Mail run. The best time to take it is after the bank holiday weekend. So that way, there's plenty of time for practice elsewhere.
What, practice?
Yeah, practice. We're going into training. It's going to be like the Olympics. By the time we're through, we'll be able to lift any amount of cash off any train, anywhere.
Fantastic, eh? All right, so what's the plan then?
Well, first off, we're going to need some help.
What sort of help?
Expert help. Well, none of us have ever stopped the train before, have we? Not to rob it.
It's easy, just pull a communication call.
No, it doesn't work like that. It takes too long for them to shut the brakes down. Besides, you can never judge accurately where the train's going to stop.
So?
So I want to bring George's lot in.
No. He's an arsehole.
He's not an arsehole, Larry. He's just a smug little bastard. But he knows how to do it. And we can't just wing it when there's £1 million at stake, right? We got to know exactly where the train is going to stop. Come on.
How'd it go, Nicky?
Round you go, round you go. Yay!
Give it a
Go
push.
on. Push, 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 push. Push!
Not too fast.
That's it. Look, I don't like it. It's unlucky working with another firm. And then there's the split. There's bound to be arguments. Let's do the trial run first and see if it works.
Well, if it doesn't, I'm going to call George the next day.
I still say he's an arsehole.
Right, gentlemen. Here we all are. Now, as last Friday's fiasco showed us, we're still in need of a little work. That's why I've asked George and his firm to come along and demonstrate how they will stop the train. George.
Some of you lot tried nicking stuff from a train before, didn't you? Didn't work, did it?
Get on with it.
This is what you do. I will be up on the gantry. When Bruce gives me the word, I will cover the green light like so. Then, I connect the battery to the red light. Presto. How you get the train from the gantry to the bridge, that's your problem.
Fucking push it if we have to.
No need for that, Harry. Everything's all been taken care of. We'll have 2 army jeeps and an army truck parked under a little railway bridge just up the line. The roads around there are deserted at the best of times. However, just in case, we're all going to be wearing army fatigues, as there's an army base in the area. It will take all of us here in a chain to pass the bags from the train down the embankment to where they'll be loaded into the truck. The real problem, as George pointed out, is how to get the train from the stopping point to the bridge. Fortunately, Ronnie's come up with a perfect fella, haven't you, Ronnie?
Oh, Walter. Used to be a train driver for 40 years.
What's he been up to this time?
He never says, you know that.
Well, you're not like this usually.
I think it's something big. He's on about this dream all the time. About how we're going to be rich and be able to afford anything we want. I don't know. I just don't understand it.
See, after this time, the crown jewels?
Mum, I'm scared. He's going to try something silly and get himself nicked. I know he is. I can feel it.
He's a lucky thief. He's only ever been inside for 2 weeks.
Because he's been careful. He's only ever done London jobs. God knows where he's off to now. It's that Bruce's fault. He's been the one getting her, Buster.
Well, you'll just have to talk to him.
I've tried talking to him. I've tried talking to him till I'm blue in the face. He just wants to watch the telly. Or he gets cross and goes down the pub. Keeps telling me he's doing it all for me.
What about the baby?
Oh, he provides for it all right. He's nicked stuff from every mother care in London.
No. I mean, does he want it?
Well, he's got to want it. Didn't get no receipt, so he can't take the clobber back, can he?
Oh. June? June, what is it? June?
You are sure about this old geezer, Ronnie?
For Christ's sake, Buster, will you leave off? I told you he's been a train driver nearly 40 years. He's on a British Railways pension of £3 a week. He'd drive a bleeding space rocket for 10 grand.
Jesus Christ, he thinks he's going on holiday.
Oh, wait, lad.
I'll run for the ambulance. They'll be here in a minute. All right?
Oh.
All right, darling.
Oh, I wish Buster was him. I wish he was here.
Don't believe and hope. Now, just breathe in hard. Try not to think about him. All right.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Oh.
Oh, my darling. Oh, all right. There's a good girl.
Oh, my Christ.
All right, darling.
Oh,
God. Oh, God. All right. There's a good girl.
yeah. Mum, honest, Buzz should be just as worried if he was here.
Oh, what the hell is he, the little bastard? Should be with his wife at a time like this. You're 5 months gone, you know. Anything could be happening in there.
He's working, Mum. He's earning a living.
Oh, yeah, of course he is. Proper little breadwinner he is.
Oh, no, it's starting again.
Oh, dear.
All right. Oh.
All right, you know,
Yeah.
be all right, June.
Yeah.
All right, darling. We'll manage by ourselves. We did last time.
Yeah, I was only 8 weeks gone last time. No.
There's a right, hang on.
Oh, Jesus. I'm losing him, Mum.
This is the BBC Home Service. Here is the news. One of the chief witnesses in the recent trial of Dr. Stephen Ward admitted perjuring herself in court. President Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline Kennedy attended the funeral today of their infant son Patrick, who is buried in Holyhead Cemetery in Brookline, Massachusetts. The English boxer, Mr. Brian London,
Where are your gloves? In my pocket.
today in a 10-round fight in Los Angeles next month.
Gloves.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. Rain at first with ground fog, cloudy later but with some bright intervals. Maximum temperature 68 degrees.
No shooters. Get rid of it.
That's Andy. You got that last clue yet?
I think it's rainweather.
1 minute. Everybody ready?
Ready.
It's coming. I'm on my way.
Jesus Christ, it's worked. Water!
Get this thing moving.
Anyone got a light? Fucking move it!
Yeah, right. Let's see. Where's the vacuum? Oh, here we are. Nothing.
Nothing new, eh?
Shit! Come on! It's a vacuum. I can't get in the vacuum. Look, I'm gonna take your pipe and shove it up your arse in a minute.
Please don't threaten me. I told Ronnie I ain't never driven a diesel before.
I say, Walter, you arsehole!
If you don't get this thing moving in 30 seconds, you and him are 6 feet under.
All I ever done was work at a shunting yard.
Come on, get me out. Driver in here.
It's all right. I'll get the hang of it in a few minutes.
You got useless like a concrete.
Right.
Get out of it.
Get this thing moving. Make it.
Half a dozen stamps and 2 premium bonds, please. Go on, get them out the back.
Come on, let's go!
Happy birthday, Harold!
Happy birthday, Harry! Happy birthday, Harry! Happy birthday!
Here's your cup of tea. Right, sit up. Right, drink it while it's hot. It'll do you good. Here you are.
Thanks, Mum.
You read about that robbery? Yes. It's all over the wireless. Some cheek, eh? Takes a bit of nerve, though. Still £1 million. Biggest ever mail robbery. What I could do with £1 million. Dream come true, that is. Oh, no, June. Buster's not on this one.
Dream come true, Mum. Said it yourself.
Oh, this one says it was 30 miles, man. How many in the express money?
Yeah, 30 in the express and all. Well, if I was one of them passers on that train, I'd think there was 30 of us too.
God, the Telegraph's got a good report. Everyone read it?
Yeah. They all say it's $1 million, don't they? I wonder if they'll ever admit how much we did nick.
If the reward is 1%, it'll be 25 grand.
That'll set a few tongues wagging.
Not here, it won't. We're solid.
Hello. Fella here says the old Bill thinks we're still within a 30-mile radius of the train.
No, he's bluffing. He ain't got nothing to go on.
In the hunt for the men who robbed the Glasgow to London mail train on Tuesday. Police searching for the great train robbers today announced that army vehicles were believed to have been used.
For Christ's sake, your gloves!
I'm not the only one, Bruce.
The final total in the great train robbery is now believed to be in the region of 2,600,000. The great train robbers was stepped up today when police officers from neighbouring forces were drafted in.
Whose gun is it?
It's my gun.
Head of the Buckingham CID said today that the search for the hideout used by the gang was being intensified to include checks on all farms and outlying property in a radius of 30 miles from the location of the robbery at Sears Crossing. Police have now...
I think we should get back to London. Who asked you, arsehole?
We've done a split, Bruce.
The plan was to stay here for 5 days. If we leave now, someone will get picked up.
And we've all got alibis. We've all got safe houses.
And we've all got 150 grand in a suitcase. How are you going to explain that lot? We should stick to the plan.
Listen, if the law knows we're within a 30-mile radius, they could be here before Sunday. Well, there's no point in sitting on our asses waiting for them to come and find us.
Right. We'll go. I'll get Fairclough to send the dustman in to make sure this place is cleaned up.
Mr. Fairclough.
Well, what's wrong with the phone? I thought you were
No
told...
time for all that. My friends want to leave.
They're supposed to stay put till Sunday, you know that.
They want to get back to London.
Well, that's their lookout. Got nothing to do with me.
They want you to get the dustman down there today.
Well, I'm not sure that I can at such short notice.
It's what you're being paid for. I wouldn't try and cross them if I were you. Fellas like them with cash like that can be a bit edgy. Know what I mean?
Thanks, darling.
Yes. Mr. Daddy? Yeah, I missed you too. June? Ah, love. So, what do you think of your clever old man then, eh?
Law's going to come after you real hard, son.
Nah, the law's going to trouble, Mum. We've got the whole thing planned.
Oh, land, is it? Like June's pregnancy?
Look, ain't no one going to touch us now, Mum. We got it made. Me, June and Nicky were going to see the world. Besides, the heat will be off in a few weeks. You just wait and see.
You're riding for quite a fall, Buster Edwards. I just don't want you taking my daughter and my granddaughter along with you when it happens.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, Poppy. Fancy a nice holiday, then? Yeah. Let's get the bags, then.
Where we're going?
Shepherd. Nice little semi. You'll like it there.
Buster, I've got something to tell you.
What?
I've lost the baby.
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys. The jury's only just retired.
You're a smug little prick, ain't you, Fair Club, eh? Why ain't you been answering our phone calls?
Wanted to be quite sure my friend had done his job clearing up at the farm.
And has he?
Not as yet, no.
You fucking...
Should never have left the farm early. I told your friend I was against changing the plan.
So when will he be here?
Have you been careless with your prints?
Look, son, we paid you to take care of cleaning that farmhouse from top to bottom.
He will be there this afternoon, tomorrow at the latest.
Can't wait that long. They could find the place any minute.
You obviously have been careless with your prints, haven't you?
Let's burn the bleeder down.
Come on, we'll have to get back there, aren't we?
Burning some very unpleasant balls from the Vauxhall end, and he's bouncing it a bit, and he's going to start now. 6 off only 23 balls on the West Indies innings. He's going to bowl to Ken Barrington, who's still to get off the bar. Before he does so, though, or rather while he does, we're going back to the broadcasting house for a news flash.
Police investigating the great train robbery have just announced that they have found the robbers' hideout. It is Leatherslade Farm near the village of Oakley in Buckinghamshire. Detective Superintendent Futrell said this afternoon, the place is one big clue.
That's it. We're nicked.
News, but there's been a sensation here at the Oval too, because Surrey have lost another week. Terrible mix-up between Bedford and Manchester.
Come on, you two. They're never going to find anything there to connect to us. We're all in safe houses, aren't we?
The place is one big clue. What the hell does that mean?
Prince, probably.
We were wearing gloves, weren't we? I still say we can't burn the bleeder down.
Don't be crazy, Harry. That place will be swarming with the law.
And journalists. Don't forget we're famous now. More popular than Christine Keeler and the Beatles.
Right.
Anyone got 2 bob for the bill?
Are you sure you won't have a drink, Poison?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't drink.
The robbery was over a month ago. And since conventional police tactics don't seem to have unearthed either Reynolds or Edwards, it might conceivably help your career if you were to start drinking. Scotch and soda, please.
Yes. We've picked up 4 of the men already, sir, and you can rest assured that we'll get the lot eventually.
Eventually is not good enough. This is a crime against the very structure of our society.
We know the men in most cases, sir. They've been very careless with their prints.
All the more reason why they should be under lock and key. You see, Mr. Poyser, this government has barely survived the Profumo disaster. We really cannot afford for the British public to take the side of a gang of burglars against the forces of law and justice.
Oh, I hardly think that's likely, Sir James.
Indeed. Do you mean to tell me that nobody in Scotland Yard looks at a newspaper anymore?
Oh, that's just Fleet Street drivel. Nobody believes in all this Robin Hood nonsense.
Really? Then it may come as a surprise to you to know that the very same people who read this Fleet Street drivel, as you call it, also have the vote. Regrettable, perhaps, but a fact of political life.
It'll take a couple of weeks at the most, sir. 10 days, tops, sir.
And the starter, high in your stand, and they're off. And it's a great level start right across the course. Le Garçon's well away on the...
Let's try next door.
As was high table, come shore right onto the rails. Get a bee on all those on his right going over to...
I can see him, Mum. He's just shut the door. Very strange. David, go round the back and knock on the window. And tell the man to answer the door.
2 or 3 lengths clear as we rejoin the grandstand and Peter O'Sullivan.
My man said, open the door!
Piss off before I do you.
From Lucky Biscuit, then comes Silver Beaker. Also making ground is Hang On, and in the centre, Danella. Polly-wise right in the centre of the course with Sinew and making
You're Mr. Green, aren't you?
Yes, I am, yeah.
I'm so sorry to trouble you, but I've done a very silly thing and I've locked myself out next door.
Oh.
I'm Linda Simpson. This is Susan and David. You've got a little girl, haven't you?
Righto. I mean, yeah, we have, yeah.
Vicky, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Look, was there something...
I don't like to ask. It's just that my husband's away on business today in Leicester. He's a management consultant.
What, you want to lift up or something?
Have you got a ladder?
Bloody neighbours.
Doing? Hello, Mrs. Green. And this must be Nicky. Hello, Nicky. This is Susan and David. Your husband's very kindly agreed to help me. You see, I locked myself out. I was so looking forward to meeting our new neighbours. Well, we all were. Give it back! Oh, David! Don't run!
By police officers. Come out and give yourself up quietly.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
We missed him by about half an hour, sir.
That's not something I can release in a press statement, Mitchell. And it's not going to do anything for the Commissioner's state of health either.
We reckon they've gone back to their own patch. They'll feel better protected in South London. No villain like Edwards is going to feel secure outside London.
I don't want theories, Mitchell. I want these men locked up.
I think you've got to be positive about things, sir. We've caught 8 of the bastards. It won't be long before they start squealing.
Oh, come on, Inspector. You read the newspapers. Since those pictures of Edwards and Reynolds have appeared, they've become proper little folk heroes.
I know Edwards, sir. I've known him for a few years now. I can get the word out this morning if you like.
No, Jack. No deals. Not on this one. I want those bastards nailed to the floor. And so do you. Your neck's on the line, too.
Right, now they're all sorted and labelled. Think you can manage?
I think so. Who's this Albert Stapleton, then?
Oh, he's the bloke that's arranging the transfer to Swiss francs.
Yeah. I heard of him. He's a wanker.
He came very highly recommended.
Buster, you must be crazy letting Stapleton handle it from here. You should be in Switzerland yourself. It's the only way you can be sure you're not being taken for a ride.
Taken for a ride? Look, I ain't been outside this house for 6 months, Jimmy. By the way, who is the Prime Minister these days?
Tell me about this lot.
Right, well, that one's yours. This one's for the rent on this place. And this one's for Keith. He's trying to find somewhere abroad for us. Ah, which reminds me, any news on them passports?
Very difficult, Buster. None of the regular forgers will touch it. They've all been turned over by the law.
Hello, Sally. Didn't know you wore glasses.
I take them off for the customers, Sergeant. Causes embarrassment otherwise.
And we heard as how you were seeing this great train robber.
What? Buster Edwards here? You must be joking. Everyone knows about him and June.
Hello, Harry. You with any of that £2.5 million up there?
Now, to do it, do I? I ain't never had a garden before.
Yeah, and I ain't never had a beard before, but you ain't seen me belly aching.
All right, Buster, I'll do your deal. You weed the garden, I'll weed your beard. It's just as overgrown.
Just get out there, you old ratbag, and do something.
I don't know what to do. I might be digging up a dehydrangea that's 50 years old.
Well, if it's 50 years old, it'll probably need digging up, wouldn't it? Well, I can't do it, can I? I mean, Britain's most wanted criminal was arrested today while weeding the garden. Do me a favour.
Well, what are we going to do? Can't have a gardener in. If we don't do something, we'll know the neighbours round. Shall I ring Jimmy?
Nah, we can't ask him to do everything. I'll think of something.
Hi, Harry.
Hello, Mr. Mitchell.
You heard what's happened to your friends? You've got the lot, pretty much. Upset some very important people, you have. You're going down for a hell of a stretch, son. Are you interested in releasing information about Bruce and Buster?
You offering me a deal, Mr. Mitchell?
Come on, Harry, be sensible. They'd shop you if they were here. They know the game. Where are they, Harry? I want them.
Sorry, Mr. Mitchell. I don't know nothing. Sorry.
I'm glad there's no Richard Benno this time.
I beg your pardon?
Shrewd captain, Benno. Australian. Cricketer.
Oh. I never cared for cricket much myself. I was a wet bob.
Eton?
Radley. My youngest starts there in September. Hope he survives.
Perhaps that's what we should do with our criminals. 5 years in a good public school. Sort them out.
I doubt they could take it. Remember the cold showers?
And the beatings and falling.
Do you think we should start with those train robbers?
The feeling in government is pretty hostile. Could you have a word in the right ear? I don't like to interfere at Crown Court level myself.
I understand. Do you have any particular figure in mind?
The thought was suggested 30.
30? Somebody must be very cross.
There'll be an election within 6 months. We must re-establish some sort of authority before then.
Oh, agreed. Absolutely. But 30 years for a robbery. Bit steep, don't you think?
Not really. No.
You reckon Mitchell will do a deal now he's the boss?
There ain't gonna be no deals this time, Buster. I told you before.
It's just that June's not all that keen on Mexico.
Shit, June. Who's wearing the trousers in your house, Buster, eh?
Hey, a lot of the time, Bruce, ain't neither of us. We're getting on really well these days. You know, no distractions.
Does June know what the law's like at the moment, eh? If we'd taken the crown jewels, they couldn't be coming after us any harder.
Yeah, I know that, Bruce, but her mother, she reckons...
June's mother? Shit, I'm sick and tired of hearing about June's mother. If you're so keen, take her with you.
I'm not keen, Bruce. It's just the invoice.
Franny is going ahead, just to make sure the old bill ain't following, all right? She'll be in Acapulco in a couple of weeks.
Oh, Acapulco. Where's that then?
Oh, Mexico, you ignorant sod.
All right, all right.
So when are you coming?
I don't know exactly. June 8th's abroad. But you reckon even if we gave him the whole lot back, it'd still be no deal?
No deals, Buster. No deals. Don't waste your brain thinking about them. As it is now, we can't even get outside the front door. You can live like a king in Mexico on a couple of grand a year. Just think of it. The sun, the sand, the sea, the birds. Breadcrumbing, Buster. Just waiting for you to come up. Grab handfuls of it. It's that dream we worked all our lives for.
Yeah, I know that, Bruce. That's what I told June. Don't make no difference, though. You know, women are funny like that. You know what I mean.
It's unbelievable. 307 years.
30 years for robbery. It's a bleeding disgrace!
You realise they'd have got off lighter if they bloody well killed someone?
It's that Profumo mess, that's what's done it. The whole bloody world's turned upside down now.
30 years in prison. They'll be in their 60s before they come out. Never see their families again.
There are, Ben, June. They'll make it.
What about Harry? He's in solitary already.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you screw some tart who gives all the country's secrets to the Russians, and what happens? You don't get invited to no big parties no more. Nick a few quid from a train, you do 30 years in stir. Bastards! Come on, June. Just think about Mexico, all that sun and sea. It's our dream, isn't it? It's the good life.
I don't want you to go, Buster. I'd rather take the risk.
You can't mean that, June. You know, me and Bruce are the only two left on the run. Mitchell would give his granny to get us. But he'd give anyone's granny.
I want us to go together.
That is too dodgy. But you're safe here. Jimmy will look after you, and your mum's here to keep you company. You're safe. Besides, it's easier if I travel on my own. It's safer all round. Trust me, eh?
What if something happens? What if I ain't never going to see you no more?
All ready, Buster. We better go. Boat leaves at midnight.
How long? How long will it take?
I don't know yet. Maybe 6 weeks. That bastard Stapleton really worked us over good and proper. Jimmy was right. I should have been in Switzerland myself handling that cash. I don't know. With a bit of luck, in a couple of weeks, I'll have the bank accounts operating, and I'll find out what happened to that 20 grand. I'll get the new passports, I'll get the tickets, and then I'll send for you.
Buster, come on, it's getting late. They'll go without you if you're not there.
Buster, don't go. I'm frightened. I love you so much.
Look, listen to me, you old bag. I've been shut up with you for 24 hours a day, 7 days a bleeding week, near enough. God, most men would have throttled their old ladies by now. You want to know why I haven't? Because you are the best bloody thing that's ever happened to me. Kiss Nicky goodbye for me, yeah?
Oh, no more sweets, Poppy. Or your teeth will fall out if you have any more today.
Can I have some chocolate buttons, Mum?
Do you want some chocolate buttons, darling? Or would you like some jelly babies instead?
Both.
4 ounces of each, please. Difficult, isn't it, when they keep going on like that?
I have a grandchild, just the same.
Oh, really? How old is she?
Oh, it's a boy, actually. Colin. Lovely little thing. You always say that about your own, don't you?
How much do I owe you?
fourpence each, so that's just 8pence, please. Thank you.
Come on, Poppy. Be late for our tea. Now, save those till after, won't you?
You are a complete arsehole if you think the juries have changed in the last 6 months.
I wasn't at that farm, and you can't fit me up, and you know it.
We'll nail you on being an accessory after the fact, aiding and abetting a great train robber. You'll go down for 20 easy.
50 quid says it will be less than 5 years.
Hate to take your money, friend, but I might just recognize where the banknotes came from.
Give me some tea, Will. I've got to get in touch with Jimmy. It's urgent.
It ain't no use you trying to ring him, June.
Why?
On the wireless half an hour ago. They've arrested Jimmy. Suspected of helping one of the great train robbers.
I hope you're ready, madam. Taxi will be here in 2 minutes. Oh, I'm so nervous, Mum.
Let me give you barley sugar.
Who do?
On the plane. For your nerves. When you fly for the first time. I've read about it.
Oh.
Why are you going like this, June?
What else can I do?
They might be watching the airport. Who knows what they'll do now they've got Jimmy?
I've got to be with Buster, Mum. I'll take the risk.
He's only getting a new passport, June. Won't change his character.
I know.
What you gonna do in Mexico, anyway? You don't speak Mexican. Where's Nicky gonna go to school? You ain't never been out of this country in your life before.
Mum, I know all that. I thought of nothing else since Buster left.
So why are you going? You always said that you didn't believe all that rubbish he said about the dream he always had.
I'm married, Mum. And I love him.
They're not going to know what's hit them. I mean, Buster will be all right, but I don't know about June. A bit too far from the elephant in the castle for her, I think.
Yeah. No bingo, no mum. What will she do?
It's got to be.
Yeah, you're right.
God, blimey. This better than a wet Wednesday in Billingsgate Market, ain't it, eh?
I ain't never seen nothing as beautiful.
Yeah. Where are they?
Yeah, it is.
There they are, look. Hey, Brucey!
How are you?
Hi,
Good to
fella.
see you. Good to see you. Oh, how you doing, darling? Good to see you, June.
Welcome to Acapulco.
Come on, let's go. Welcome to Acapulco. Want a drink, Bruce? Hey, light and bitter?
No, I didn't bring any, but you got some.
We'll go in the back, eh?
None in the back, none in the front.
Feel the pressure, you're back up against the wall. Love is getting on you. You're just about to fall. If you're afraid to love, afraid to take a chance, you better hide your feeling. Get out while
get out of it, eh? Mm. Oh, come on, then.
Not too rough!
Thanks a lot.
Bruce, it's too hot for all that.
So, do you, fancy a little bit of suntan lotion, do you, Buster?
Me? Nah, I don't want none of that puffy stuff. Besides, you don't get much the first day, you know.
How about you, June?
No, it's all right, Bruce. Me and Buster, we got good skin.
Yeah, I know, but you won't keep it if you don't oil it. It's not Clacton here, you know.
Too bleeding right, it ain't. Don't get flies like this in Clacton.
We was in Clacton, we'd get some TCP from the chemists.
Oh, well, but it's not Clacton, is it? Bleeding paradise in the sun, that's what this is.
Mira, no vas a llevar. Barato.
How much is it?
Ese es $2.
$2?
Yes. Mira, okay, give me $1.50.
Nah.
How much you want to spend?
I don't really want it. No, it's all right. No, thanks, no.
So, what do you think of it so far, June?
Fine. Well, it's not quite like I thought it would be, no.
Oh, yeah? How did you think it was going to be?
Well, you know those hotels on the front in Brighton? The Metropole and the Grand?
Yeah.
Well, a bit like that, really.
What, in Acapulco?
That's better.
All right, my love?
Mind if I loosen my tongue? Bit hot. Oi! What's all this? We didn't order any of this clobber. God, you really got to watch these wankers, you know. They're always trying to stick one on you.
It's all right, Buster. They bring you the cocktails free. It's all part of the meal.
Oh, well, why don't they say so then? Cheers. Ow! They put salt in the bastard.
They're supposed to put salt in the bastard. The idea is you sip it slowly over the salt rim. Pauillac 53, Miguel.
Si, señorino.
It's from the Mouton Rothschild Chateau. It's got a lovely bouquet. You all right now, Buster?
Yeah, of course I am, yeah. Stupid bleeding waiters, they make me puke. Good job they don't speak no English, though, innit, eh? And that right, Pancho?
Would the senor care for some Cuans export? It is unchilled, but the cellar temperature is quite cool.
Very good, Miguel.
What are we going to have to eat, Buster?
I don't know, you choose, honey.
Right. The tortillas are fab. They may be a bit spicy for you, but me and Bruce think they're great. Don't we, Bruce?
We certainly do. And I can really recommend the chili con carne, but as Frenny said, it might be a little bit spicy for you.
Ain't there no meat on the menu?
Well, it is meat. It's just sort of spiced up a bit.
I just want some steak and chips. You're in Acapulco, June. You don't have steak and chips in Acapulco. Yeah, well, I like steak and chips. It's all I want. It's not often we've been able to afford it. I've got some steak in the fridge. If you want to share it, you can come with me.
June. June. Come on, darling.
Oh, no.
Pero pégale fuerte para que no se cuele. Pero no, que no pegue. ¡Fuerte!
Oh, blimey. You sure these are all your brothers and sisters, Maria?
Sí, señor. Excepto Pedro and Teresa.
Yeah, all right. Sit down, Nicky.
¿Está muy fría el agua, Nicky?
Hey, June, stop it. You're tickling.
Not till you tell me where we're going.
Stop it!
Tell me then.
Tell you what?
Where we going?
When?
This afternoon.
I'm going to see Bruce.
I thought we were going out together. You said we was. That's why I let Maria bring all them kids round here.
Well, when? I mean, when did I say that?
Yesterday.
I don't remember. Here, look. Go buy yourself something. We'll go tomorrow.
I don't want any money. I've got plenty of money.
All right. Let's hope it stays that way.
What do you mean? Has that 10 grand come from Switzerland yet?
No, it got lost.
Lost?
Yes, lost. We got stuffed, all right?
Who's that?
I don't know, June. Someone somewhere. Look, it'll be all right. Trust me, I'll work it out.
£10,000? You lost £10,000?
Look, how many times I've got to tell you, Junie, don't worry about the money. You just keep enjoying yourself, all right? Don't wake up, because me and Bruce, we've got business, eh? Now, me and June went through it again last night. We're going through 250 quid a week, eh?
Well, have you tried economising? Christ, look at that pair there.
Sound just like June's mother.
Really? I wouldn't have thought she was fond of big tits. Go on, look at the one in yellow. Jesus Christ. Hey, this is as good as Saint-Tropez here.
God, they're enormous. Must be all that fruit they eat.
Sex. I love it. I just love it. You don't find tits like that at Margate, my son.
You're not listening to me, are you, Bruce?
You know, it's an amazing thing about sex, isn't it, eh? I mean, how is it a pair of knockers 25 yards away are a lot more interesting than Frannies that are currently lying on the bed at home? And much more available. It's one of the wonders of the world, that is.
Bruce? What, Yabbit? Hmm? No?
Foxes, pippins.
Ah.
Oh, no. Tangerines. Look, you got Maria. Why doesn't she do the shopping? I like it. I used to be good at it at home.
Your crackers, June. I'm going to get back in the taxi. And for God's sake, hurry up. I want my margarita.
Chica más. Ah, lo que quiero es papaya, plátano. Mire, le voy a dar una naranjota. Poner un kilo aquí. A ver, ¿dónde se la dio? Rolling, 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 rolling. Bloody hell. Bruce. Look, Charlton Athletic won at Manchester City. But Eddie Fermani scored twice.
Fantastic.
Move them up, move them up, move them up.
Head 'em up, move 'em up, right. Head 'em up, move 'em up, move 'em up, move 'em up, move 'em up, right. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Now the streets are swollen. Keep them doggies rolling, right. Through rain and wind and weather. Hell, bed for leather. Wishing my girl was by my side. Yee-haw! Brand new top, father's old green tie. I wouldn't give it up a 3-year-old wash chain. Hold iron, hold iron. La 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 la. Yeah, my industry.
Good Lord, you're home. What's that?
Yeah. What are you going to tell June?
Oh, don't you worry about my Julie. That's something her, all right? Hello, Junie. Me and Bruce have been having business meetings, haven't we, Bruce?
That's right, yeah. It's business.
It's a wonderful bit of business, June. Of course, you wouldn't understand it, because it's too hard for women, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
It's all right, June. He's just overworked.
Yeah, of course you can. Oh, here again.
I don't know. It don't taste the same without brandy sauce.
Couldn't get it. We tried.
I mean, what's the point of Christmas without Christmas pudding and brandy sauce, eh?
Proper turkey like you get made fish.
The Queen, eh?
Here we go. Not mine.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, indeed. The Queen, God bless her. Only one thing wrong with Her Majesty, though.
What's that then?
That's her bleeding present, isn't it?
Now, come on, June. Where could you find better to spend Christmas than this, eh? I mean, look at it, eh? The sun, the sea, blue sky, and all the rest of it.
I'll tell you, Bruce. London. With snow and ice and fog and the boozer.
Yeah, and decent snout. No beggars on the streets and bleeding flies. And people that speak the Queen's English.
You know, darling.
Okay?
She's really hot. She's been sick.
Bloody hell, she's burning up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Over there. We want to see the head honcho. Look, I've got a sick child here. Hey, are you listening?
Don't. He's busy.
Leave off, June. Look, stupido, this little girl is ill.
Senor, all these people are also ill. You must wait.
Wait? How can we wait? Feel her, she's wet through. She could be dead before you get to her. Listen to her, just listen to her.
You are not in England now. You must wait your turn.
Buster, for God's sake. Give me Nicky and get out of here. Just go away.
Don't be stupid, June.
We're not being stupid, Buster. We should never have brought you to this godforsaken place. Bad enough having her ill in this filthy hole without you upsetting the doctor as well.
Oh, might have been all my bleeding fault. Who did I do it for if it wasn't for you two, eh? I mean, you were the one that was always on about having a house and a good life and all that.
Not here, Buster. Can't you see? Ain't worth a tin of beans here.
What the hell am I supposed to do about it, then?
Go back to the villa, Buster. There ain't nothing you can do for us here.
Look, she's my daughter, isn't she? Well, I ain't leaving. I've done it all for you, you know, you ungrateful cow. Missus, come here, quick. Have you seen my daughter?
Perdón, no entiendo el inglés.
My little girl. We came in last night together.
Perdón, no entiendo.
Have you seen my... June, my wife, June.
Si hablo un poquito más despacio, a lo mejor me entero de lo que dice, ¿comprende?
I don't speak bloody Spanish.
Pues mire, busque la sala de recuperación. Allá.
Buenos días, señor. Your little Nicky, she plays a very good game. Tic-tac-toe, they call it, no?
No. No, noughts and crosses, we call it. Where'd you take her to? Why didn't you wake me?
She say, Mama always do it.
Do what?
In the Christmas cake, they don't taste so good. They, She have food poisoning. We pop her stomach, we get rich. 30 pesos.
No, I don't want it. Oh, I bet they got some smashing gear up there, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Buy something, eh?
I don't want anything, Buster. Nicky, come back here! How many times have I told you about running off like that? You can get lost so easy.
Cómprale un vestido a la güerita, June, why don't you try this one? It looks great.
I don't want it! I didn't even want to come here. This was your idea, this was.
All right, well, I'll buy it for you anyway. You can take it back if you don't like it.
Yeah, it ain't Markson's fault. Nicky! Come back here!
Don't be such a misery, guts, June. Look, I'm sorry about what I said at the hospital, all right? Let's just forget about it. It's over now.
No, it ain't over, Buster. That's just the problem. We don't belong here. This ain't home. It never can be. I've got to go back. I want Mum and I want London and I want the rain and I want Nicky to start talking bleeding English again.
No, but this is our dream. This is you and me. It's what we both worked for. It's what we both wanted.
No, Buster, it ain't our dream. It's yours. You never asked me. All I ever wanted was us, together. Like we used to be. Like when we was in hiding.
Yeah, but what about the house and all the money and all that?
Buster, forget the money, for Christ's sake. Can't you see it's torn us apart? There ain't nothing left anymore.
No, June, please.
Get off! Look, I hate Mexico and I hate you!
Wishes, señor, I give you good price. Agárrenlo,
Darling, we'll miss the plane. Come on. Don't want to. Come on, darling. We're going home.
Because the Mexico. I don't want to go to London.
You're going to see Mexico. Mum, don't say anything, please.
Deben quedar pocos minutos para que termine esta final del Campeonato del Mundo de 1900. England, come on. How much more to go, Bruce?
I got time. Come on, you kraut ref. Blow, you bastard.
Come on, England, come on. Go on, use it, use it. Go on, boy.
Still 2-each.
No, it's 3-2, you silly sod. Come on!
That's a good
Well
ball,
cleared,
good
Bobby
ball.
Moore. Nice
Yeah.
one, nice.
Come on, Jeffrey. Come on, Jeffrey, hit it. Shoot, you bastard.
fool.
I'm a fool for not listening before.
You get nicked, you're gonna go down to 30, just like all the rest.
Nah, them 30-year stretches all over with, Bruce. Besides, maybe Jack Mitchell will do a deal.
Look, there never were gonna be any deals on this one, Buster. We both always knew that. And if you think you're gonna get away with 5 or 6 years on some phony charge, you're only kidding yourself. Look what you'll be missing. I mean, if it's the money.
No, it ain't the money, Bruce. It just don't mean nothing no more, all this. Not without her.
You're hopeless, aren't you?
Well, wouldn't you do the same thing for Franny? Anyway, I ain't going back to do no deals. Going back for June.
For God's sake, why, Buster?
Because she's my wife. And I love her.
Won't forget about New Zealand, will you?
No, I'll mention it.
The climate's the same as England, and the food. And June could bring her mum.
That's a great idea, Bruce.
Bye, Buster. Give my love to June.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I'll wait in the car.
Got nearly 400 quid left, you know. Not bad change, from 150 grand, is it?
Come on, Buster. I mean, if it's cash you
No,
need...
it ain't the money, Bruce. Just want to go home. You know. Hey, make sure you don't get caught, all right? Come on.
Get up, sunshine. We're home. How about a small tip?
Piss off.
Say, 500 quid?
Get stuffed, I'm skint. Ain't nothing left.
I know you. You're Buster Edwards. You got bleeding millions.
Oh, yeah. That's right, I forgot. Hang on, I'll have a look.
Oh!
Done, Mandy. That's very good. Oh, darling, you've got a bit on the table, haven't you? Never mind. We'll clean that up in a minute. Now, beat it in hard. That's right. Well done, Nicky. Do you want a little taste? Go on. Can't be a minute.
Hello, Mum. Just put round for a cup of tea, all right? Where are they?
June's making the bed and Nicky's in the kitchen.
Daddy, Daddy! Ah, hello, Nicky. I've really missed you.
You staying home now, Daddy?
Yes, Poppy, always.
There. See, Mandy? I told you I got a dad.
Nicky, why don't we get dressed and go down the shops? Because we're going to need some more ice and sugar for that cake. Now, Daddy's back, aren't we? You going too, Mandy, up the shops? Come on, let's get cleaned up. Oh, we are in a mess, aren't we? Let's go in the bathroom. Come on, round there. That's right.
June, I bought you a nice cup of tea, darling. Oh, sometimes you say the daftest things.
Here's the change.
Oh.
What can I get for you, dear? Martin Bitter.
Hello?
Scotland Yard.
Yeah. I want to know, is there still a reward out for Buster Edwards?
It's just nothing mattered no more. Not Mexico, not Bruce, not the money.
What about that dream?
You're my dream, you little sex ball. You're never gonna be no one else. It's all right, it's all right. Me and Jack Mitchell, we go back. I'll do a deal. In fact, I got word he's interested.
What do you think you'll get?
5 years maximum. I'll be out on parole in about 3. Them 30-year stretches they're all finished with now. Will you still be waiting?
Of course I will.
It don't matter, do it? Shall I make a run for it?
Give yourself up, Buster. Don't matter no more.
Right, well, I'll be off then.
You're going to put your trousers on.
What? Well, I thought they might not recognise me like this. Now remember that whatever happens, I love you. And that's the only thing that matters. Hey, here I am, down here. Boy, things were different when I came out. Oh, this? Nah, this is just temporary. Has been for the last 12 years. Anyway, I've still got this dream.
Buster. Don't start all that again.
No, dear.
Come on.
Right.
Nicky's waiting for us.
All right, where are we going then?
I'm going to meet Nicky. Oh, listen, don't start all that.
Well, it's only a dream. I can dream, can't I?
Yeah, well, you know what dreaming does.
Well, there was no reason to believe she'd always be there, but don't put faith.
The UK's exotic breeds are feeling a bit poorly Wednesday night at 8 as the brand new series of Essex Jungle continues.
Gosh,